and competent woman. And look at you today, a beautiful bride, standing here, taking this next big step in your life. And Mark, for the longest time, you were the guy in the hoodie. A flash out of our dining room window, heading back to the bungalow to see Caley on those early dates. Almost immediately, you embraced Caley's family as your own. You survived the first interrogation by her dad to make sure you were good enough for his daughter, and made the trip to Colorado to spend time with Caley's mom and Lawrence to get to know them too. And I know how touched Reuben and I were when you came to speak with us about your decision to ask Caley to marry you. Christy and Steve, you should be very proud of the man Mark has become. So, as most of you know, Mark and Caley met, where else? At Starbucks. Theirs was a forbidden love in the eyes of Starbucks. He a manager, she a shift lead. But they forged a budding relationship nonetheless. They finally came out of hiding and went on their first official date, a movie at the Block of Orange. I think it was 300, if I'm not mistaken. Not sure that's a good first date movie, but we're here. Caley was instantly smitten, and I think Mark was too, but I'm not sure he would ever admit it. Caley told me once she used to read the stats on the Ducks. You all know Mark is a big fan, so she could impress Mark with her hockey knowledge. So, thanks in part to Starbucks and the Mighty Ducks, we are here tonight celebrating the love and union of Mark and Caley. Love organizes our large and sometimes unpredictable world. It is that which enshrines and ennobles our human experience. It is the basis for the peace of family and the peace of the peoples of the earth. The greatest gift bestowed upon humans is the gift of love freely given between two persons. In marriage, two people turn to each other in search of a greater fulfillment than either can achieve alone. Marriage is a bold step taken together into an unknown future. It is risking who we are for the sake of who we can be. Only in giving of ourselves fully and sharing our lives with another can the process of growth take place. Only in loyalty and devotion bestowed upon another can that which is eternal in life emerge and be known. Two among us who have stood apart come together now to declare their love and to be united in marriage. Mark and Caley, the words you say today to each other have no magic powers. The power of the wedding vows is a reflection of a reality that already exists in the hearts and minds of the two of you. Nothing I can say, or nothing you can say to each other, will ensure a long and happy, satisfying, and committed marriage. Only your love for one another and your integrity to make your commitment real can do that. The essay, The Art of Marriage by William Peterson, has captured in words the essence of that commitment. The little things are the big things. It is never being too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say, I love you, at least once a day. It is never going to sleep angry. It is at no time taking the other for granted. The courtship should not end with the honeymoon. It should continue through all the years. It is having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It is standing together facing the world. It is forming a circle of love that gathers in the whole family. It is doing things for each other, not in an attitude of duty or sacrifice, but in the spirit of joy. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is not expecting the husband to wear a halo or the wife to have the wings of an angel. It is not looking for perfection in each other. It is cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, and a sense of humor. It is having the capacity to forgive and forget. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow. It is finding room for the things of the Spirit. It is a common search for the good and the beautiful. It is establishing a relationship in which the independence is equal the dependence is mutual, and the obligation is reciprocal. It is not only marrying the right partner, it is being the right partner. This is the art of marriage. Throughout the centuries, people have been united in marriage in all lands, all cultures, and all religions. In marriages everywhere, this is a time for two individuals to come together and form their family. Mark and Caley, please turn now and face your family and friends. And I would like to now ask the parents of the bride and groom to join in a blessing of this marriage. Reuben, Becky, Lawrence, Christy, and Steve, please stand. Do you, who have lovingly raised and nurtured these two individuals, offer your blessing for their marriage, promising to support them, guide them, understand them, and encourage them in their solemn endeavor in the years ahead? If you agree, please say, "We do." Right. And I do too. You can be seated. To all of Mark and Caley's family and friends gathered here today, I ask the same question. Do you offer your blessing for their marriage, promising to support them, guide them, understand them, encourage them in their solemn endeavor in the years ahead? If you agree, please say, "We do."
We do.
At this time, I would like to invite Caley's Aunt Lee and Cousin Megan to come forward. Mark and Caley have asked them to read the poem Sonnet 17 by Pablo Neruda. This poem has always been a favorite of Caley's, and she and Mark are happy to be able to share it with all of you today.
I do not love you as if you were a salt rose or topaz, or the arrow of carnations the fire shoots off. I love you as certain dark things are to be loved, in secret between the shadow and the soul. I love you as the plant that never blooms, but carries in itself the light of hidden flowers. Thanks to your love, a certain solid fragrance, risen from the earth, lives darkly in my body.
I love you without knowing how, or when, or from where. I love you straightforwardly, without complexities or pride. So I love you because I know no other way than this, where I does not exist, nor you, so close that your hand on my chest is my hand, so close that your eyes close as I fall asleep.
Thank you. Mark and Caley, it's now time for your wedding vows. This conversation is between the two of you, not me, not your family out there and friends gathered here today. So please, keep your hands joined and your eyes on each other as you say your vows. Mark, repeat after me. I, Mark, take you, Caley, to be my wife, to have and to hold from this day forth, to love, honor, and cherish, to comfort and respect, in sorrow or in joy, in hardship or in plenty, so long as we both shall live. Caley, repeat after me. I, Caley, take you, Mark, to be my husband, to have and to hold from this day forth, to love, honor, and cherish, to comfort and respect, in sorrow or in joy, in hardship or in plenty, so long as we both shall live. As we prepare for you to exchange rings, I would like to ask Reuben, Becky, Lawrence, Christy, and Steve to step forward and join us in a blessing and warming of the rings. Shannon and Kyle,